I'm so glad to be here, and I'm really, really excited. We're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do a company introduction instead of just a marketing plan. So a company introduction, I'm going to be covering some facts, some figures, talk about corporate culture, and then I'm going to go in and I'll do a little bit of the marketing plan, not a complete one. And then I just want to start out by just giving you a little backstory. I'm a diamond master in Las Vegas, and Las Vegas is known for doing conventions and trade shows. And we recently had a trade show a couple weeks ago, and it was one of the biggest events that we have. It is the biggest. It's the Consumer Electronics Show. Have you all heard of it? Anybody? Yeah. Biggest event. So we had a guest from Atami, Korea. He came into town to attend this event, and I had the pleasure to sit down and have dinner with this gentleman. And he's the senior managing director. So this gentleman is in charge of all branch offices. So he oversees every country that's either open or will be open. So I got a great opportunity to kind of peek behind the curtain and see what some of the leadership is like that's steering the ship, right? I got to see who's pulling the strings, who's running things. You know, are they competent? Are they capable? And I think that's one of the things that we all want to know as distributors, right? How good are they, right? What do they know? Do they believe in what they do? Are they passionate? And the short answer is yes. Yes, they are. You know, I sat down and I had dinner with this gentleman, and he answered everyone's question. I had there was a few other leaders from Vegas that were sitting there, and he answered everyone's question. He was fully engaged, and he was competent, knowledgeable. He knew all the data, all the numbers. He was approachable, and shockingly, he spoke perfect English. That was really surprising for me. But he was fantastic. I was blown away by how much he knew. He understood what's going on the corporate side, and he understood what's going on the field side. He understands what's going on here in the U.S., and he had relayed some stories of what's going on in other countries on the field side, our side. And he knew his numbers. And you could see his excitement and his belief what he was doing. He breaks out his phone, and he's showing me all kinds of data. And he wanted to make sure that we get the most value out of Success Academy. So I'm going to be going over some of that information that he shared. Actually, this is a lot more. So some of this is new to me, just as it's going to be new to you. So we're kind of going to go on this journey together, all of us. Does that sound good? All right, great. Well, let's get started here. All right, so we got to mention the big obvious elephant in the room. Network marketing. It's got a negative perception, doesn't it? I'm sorry? Yeah, it does, right? You've got to be honest, right? It's got a negative perception, and there's a couple reasons why. One of them is management. But I can tell you from my meeting and seeing how engaged he was, how passionate he was, how knowledgeable he was, I can tell you that Atami management side, corporate, they know what they're doing, and they understand what's going on. A lot of times, when it comes to network marketing, another flaw that gives it a bad reputation is us, the field side, the distributors. They make outrageous, just stupid claims, right? This product is miracle product. It's going to cure everything. It's going to solve all your problems in life. Right? Don't do that, because it's those few distributors, and I'm just talking industry-wide. I'm not talking about Atami, because obviously there's no one here that makes stupid claims, right? I don't know. I'm sorry? Can't hear you. Did you fall asleep already? Oh, my God. So don't make crazy claims. I mean, it makes the whole industry look bad. This is an industry that's been around for 50 years. It's proven itself. You don't have to make outrageous claims. You know, when you look at some of the data that you look at, right, in Korea, The size is 5 trillion Korean won, which is roughly 4.3 billion US dollars in size. And you can see all across the globe that this industry is growing. It's proven itself, and people are recognizing it, that it's a viable, legitimate option. And I believe that network marketing in Atomy is definitely your best path to prosperity. Absolutely, 100% believe in that. Now, when you look at that 4.3 billion in sales that's going on in Korea in terms of volume, right? There's roughly 9 million distributors industry-wide in Korea. And we've seen year-over-year growth of 3.89%. Now, Atomy happens to be the #1 domestic company in Korea and #2 overall in terms of sales volume. And it's only second to a little company that some people may have heard of before. It starts with an A. Now, this company has been around in Korea since 1991, so they've had a little bit of a head start on us, but I can tell you and guarantee you that we will be #1 very soon, and we will rewrite the history books of what it means to be involved in this industry. Chairman Park has literally transformed what it means to be involved in network marketing. Absolutely. And we're gonna go through some of the information. You can see that. So you can look at the sales figure here. You can see a 7.67% increase. Now, international sales, $1.5 trillion. That's $1.3 billion for Atomy's footprint in international sales for 2019. So just to give you an idea of what we're dealing with, on a global scale, industry-wide, for direct sales or network marketing, the size, the most recent figure that I could find, $183 billion industry. $183 billion, and we have $1.3 billion. We're just beginning. We're just scratching the surface. This is such an amazing opportunity. This is such a big business. The limit is so high. You know, I get so excited when I think about it. You know, Atomy opened its doors in 2010 here in the U.S. We continue to open 13 other branches. There's 2.2 million members globally. And let me back that up. This year, we will open Vietnam, Colombia, and China. Are you excited about that? China alone, what, 1.3 billion people? Do you think our membership number is going to go up? Yes, absolutely. All right, so let's look at overseas revenue in terms of corporate. 28% increase for 2019. You can get excited about that. That's okay. I like that. You know, Chairman Park was just recently awarded the $100 million export award, and you can see $430 million accumulated total. And this just goes to show you it's a great symbol of how Atomy is becoming a recognized international brand. Chairman Park also recently just joined the World Federation of Direct Sales, or Direct Selling, excuse me, not Direct Sales. Direct Selling, World Federation of Direct Sales. He joined the CEO Council. He's the first one in Korea to join this group. This is a group of CEOs that run multinational network marketing organizations. So that's a great accomplishment on his part. So when you look at the U.S. market, we've seen a 50% growth year over year. We now have over 264,000 members here in the U.S. Can you get excited about that? You're like, okay, whatever. So let's look at our sales growth. 2019, 23.7% increase. You can see December here, it was a little bit over $5 million for the month. So what's our projection? For this year, for 2020, it's projected that we'll do $79 million in sales. 79 million. And you see the little 100 billion, what that is it comes close to 100 billion Korean won. So it breaks down to like 94 billion, if I remember correctly. That's a lot of money. You know, one of the strengths of Atomy is our partnership network. And you can see that from the very beginning of our history. What this shows you is our history. It goes back to the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute, which is part of the Korean government. They partnered up with Kolmar Korea. If you go back in its history, it's a 100-year-old American company that had facilities across the globe, and Kolmar Korea was one of those. Those two companies Kolmar Korea partnered up with the Kerry, and they formed a partnership called Kolmar B&H. And each company brings technology to the playing field, every one of them. Kerry brings high purification. You see RT, that's radiation therapy. Kolmar B&H in the middle, you see BT, that's biotechnology. So the fermentation technology. The NT nanotechnology, Kolmar Korea brought in. So each one brought something to the table. Kolmar B&H is our design manufacturer and our supply line for a lot of our products. A lot of them, not all of them, and we'll get into that. So Atomy is built on a masstige strategy. So masstige, it's a word that was made up. I think Mr. Park made that one up. Mass and prestige. But what it is where you take prestige quality products and you produce it on a mass production scale. And because of scale of economies, you drive down all your costs, your manufacturing costs, your material costs, delivery, everything gets lowered. So he's able, because of this strategy, we're able to sell a product of a high quality that cannot be made of a higher quality and sell it at a price that cannot be sold any lower. Nobody can compete with us the way that it's been set up. And that was by design. If you look at a couple of the products that we have for masstige, high quality products, you see Hemohim, #1 for single item. #1 in Korea in the direct sales industry, 5 consecutive years in a row. Our Absolute skincare set, 3 years running, or #3, excuse me. Our Absolute skincare set has won, it's a multi-award winner. Multi-awards. It's won the Good Design Award, Spark Design Award. It's won the Pinup Best 100. It also received the 5-star excellent rating from Dermatest. Great product, 8.2 million in US sales annually, 100 billion Korean won. Woo! Yeah. Someone likes the product. The fame. So the fame carries on our legacy from the Skincare 6 system. It won in 2019 the Pinup Award and also Good Design Award included. You know what else has a good design? Toothbrush. Yeah, it's got a good design. We broke a record. 30 million for 2019. We're cleaning up foul-mouthed people all over the world. I know it's cheesy. Play along. So Atomy's return policy. This is what it states. Atomy operates on a 100% customer satisfaction guarantee policy where we'll refund or exchange any product as requested, whether used or not. That's a strong statement. So not only do they make good products, they back it up by their policy. So let's take a look at what their policy. What happened? In Korea, that's the only metric that we have, 0.19% return. That's it. If you look at the industry standard in the top 30 companies, 3% is the return rate. Atomy's 0.19. I think it's fair to say that we make good stuff. GSGS, global sourcing, global sales. You know, I mentioned earlier the strength of partnerships. GSGS, what it is where we source or we form partnerships around the globe, source products, and then we provide the platform to sell those goods to a global marketplace. So what are some of the products here in the U.S. that we have that are GS? We have the Kampot pepper from Cambodia, the sandwich labor from Taiwan, the premium lutein from Japan, and the avocado oil from Mexico. Yeah, good stuff. Get you some. So what do we make here in the U.S.? What are we producing? What are we putting out there? Yeah, black chia seeds, Himalayan pink salt, vitamin B complex, and coming soon, we have organic oatmeal. We have probiotics, women's probiotics. We have a multivitamin coming out soon, calcium, and dried foods. I know I don't have the image for it, but I was told back at headquarters here in the U.S. that all those things are coming very soon. So I'm going to share with you the most recent information that we have on the vitamin B complex. We launched vitamin B complex December 2019. From December 2019 from launch to February 13th, right? Just a couple days ago, we've sold 8,700 units in that amount of time. And we'll be expanding in 5 other markets. That'll be Taiwan, help me out here, Cambodia, Malaysia, Singapore, and Australia. All right, super synergy of United Heart. Have you all heard that? Has anyone heard of that before? Yeah, some people have. It's kind of hard to articulate. You ask people what it means, and they're like, I don't know. Right? It means one heart, one mind. Right? The idea, the concept, is that through a collective consciousness, we're stronger than the sum of our parts. Basically meaning just like what the slide says. We're stronger together. You know, it's amazing being part of something bigger than just ourselves. I want to share with you a story about how super synergy played out. You know, a lot of you may not know this story. Our partner, early on in the relationship, the company that manufactures the potato ramen, experienced a catastrophic fire. Burned down the building. Atomy provided $1 million in disaster assistance to help save the company, help retain their employees, and help impact their local community where the company is located. That's United Heart. That's the kind of company you're working with, right? It's about caring about all stakeholders, everyone involved within the whole ecosystem, whether you're a manufacturer, supplier, a distributor, all of us are stakeholders. So what's the difference? I know stakeholder may be a new term for a lot of y'all. With Atomy, it's not business as usual. Traditional capitalism is about maximizing profit for shareholders. It's all about profit. That's it, pure and simple, nothing else. With conscious capitalism, like Atomy, a conscious company, it's about living with a higher purpose, more so than just profits. Yes, it's about making a difference in your community. It's making a difference and looking and seeking out win-win opportunities with all parties involved. Everyone is a stakeholder within that ecosystem. That's the difference. That's Atomy. That's part of our culture. That's part of who we are. And that culture, that type of behavior and love and caring builds brand loyalty, right? People want to be a part of something bigger than just themselves. They want to make a difference. You know, when you think about great products, a great purpose, a company that actually cares for their consumers, for their distributors, partners, everyone involved, their community. It's easy to understand why people want to get behind a company like that. You know, and here again, I'm gonna cover a little bit of the marketing plan. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. If you haven't seen a marketing plan before, go ahead and look for that. But I'm going to cover a little light. So the marketing plan, Atomy has really been a disruptor in the industry itself in terms of network marketing. Usually when you think of network marketing, it's about selling the opportunity and selling overpriced product or services. Atomy's different. Atomy operates on a consumer-driven approach, that we're all just consumers. So the theory goes that everyone wants to buy high-quality products at a low price. And they assume, chances are you're going to find other people that would also like to buy high-quality products at a low price. So if you do decide to do the business, you can be just a customer if you want. But if you do decide to do the business, you can. And what Atomy has done is they've created a ceiling. They placed a ceiling of 50,000 max every month that you can earn. But the benefit of that is that it provides you with unlimited levels. And those unlimited levels creates a very stable company or very stable business for you where you get a great residual income that you can pass on to your family that will not collapse on you because of that depth. That's the big difference. So Atomy pays us in two different ways. First way is general commission, represents 44% of sales PV, calculated daily, paid out weekly. You start out earning $60 a day, and you can earn up to $1,200 a day. The other way we get paid, mastership bonus. Mastership bonus represents 20% of sales PV. It's calculated, paid bi-monthly, first half of the month and second half of the month. All right, first to the 15th. Sales Master first level achievement receives half of that total mastership payout because the company is committed to those just starting out so you can experience success at the earliest stage. The other 6 levels share the remaining portion. You also can be promoted, right? When you have 700,000 personal PV, 2.5 million PV on each leg, you'll receive the fame. You'll receive the evening care 4-set and a box of Hemoham. When you tell other people and show them how to do what you just did, you'll be promoted to Diamond Master. 2 Diamond Masters on each leg, you'll be promoted to Sharon Rose Master once you have 2.4 million PV. 2 Sharon Rose Masters, you'll be promoted to Star Master. 2 Star Masters, you'll be promoted to Royal Master. I know I'm running through this really quick, but like I said before, we're just going over really light on the marketing part. What we really want to do is just give you some of those sales figures and kind of explain Atomy's culture. 2 Royal Masters, you'll be promoted to Crown Master. 2 Crown Masters, you'll be promoted to Imperial Master. Woo! This is the highest level achievement in our business. And when you're promoted, you'll receive $1 million cash. Yeah, giddy up. A luxury car valued at $70,000 with chauffeur, an office with personal assistant, 4 travel tickets, and $10,000 every month for sponsorship activities. And that's on top of all the other money. That's on top of everything else. You know, Atomy's created a system for customer success. They have all the tools. Part of that success system is the combined seminars that we have. So one-day seminars, Success Academy, global seminar, regional and part-timer seminars. Those part-timer seminars, regional seminars, those are your Chinese and Spanish seminars. I would encourage you, you can go on the Atomy website, click on the channel Atomy. You can find great video content. Also go to YouTube. Click on and subscribe the Atomy membership on YouTube, on their channel. I would also recommend phone apps. We have Atomy Ticket, where you can get all the information on all global events. Atomy Ticket. Get the Atomy Ticket app. All right, simultaneous live broadcasting, 11 areas in Korea. Pretty cool. It's exciting to think, looking out, we're going to have that at some point once we grow. Once we grow, we'll be doing something like that. It's exciting to think about it. All right, Global Success System, Success Academy. We do Success Academies in all 13 territories, all the countries. All right, English, our one-day seminars. English, 33 locations. Chinese, 7 locations. Spanish, 6 locations. Success Academies here in the United States, Washington, California, Atlanta, New Jersey. This year, we're going to do 1 in North Carolina and 2 in Florida this year. Is that exciting? We're growing. We're expanding. New events. Help your members. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. This is our 10-year anniversary, August 29th. It'll be held in New Jersey, Success Academy. I would encourage each and every one of you, get your tickets. This is a must-attend event of the year. Must do it. Are you excited about 10-year anniversary? It's going to be an amazing celebration. It'll be an amazing experience. Don't miss out on it. I'd like to thank you for your time. Thank you very much. And I look forward to seeing you in New Jersey. Thank you.